November 2019, we travelled to the Philippines and Singapore. Here, we are taking off from Devonport Airport for the flight to Melbourne Airport. The following two connecting flights I did not have a window seat, so there is no footage. There is some footage of the rail connection from the domestic to the international terminal at Sydney Airport. Roughly 10 hours later, we had arrived in Manila and we are now on our way to the Legend Villas Hotel.
We have arrived.
I didn't.
And yeah. It's almost as busy as Ulverston and Tasmania. Maybe a bit more.
And here is a tour of the rather amazing Legend Villas Hotel.
Waterfall over here. It's raining. And here's a area, the dining table and the food, the people can have their party. There, the breeze. That too. There's a door to a conference room, as you can see. Got some pretty interesting architecture here. And it's tropical Southeast Asia, so the weather is not freezing cold or boiling hot, it's just a warm, very humid weather. Okay, let's check this out. This is the showers there. Kick back on these chairs and sleep if you want to. Oh man. Now it's raining very heavily. Beautiful textures here on the walls. And up there is a jacuzzi or a spa bath. Yeah. There's a jacuzzi. How beautiful is that? Although it's not bubbly. Here's a view of the swimming pool area. Now we'll exit the swimming pool area. Head up a staircase of 96 units. Here is the gym. Okay, so this is where you do your weightlifting, treadmills and all that stuff, and yeah, so it's a very small room. So yeah, I'm not a gymnast, so like I said, lights off and exit the gym. Now we head out into the checkered area hotel. And there it is. All the rooms are in here, and up there, and all that stuff. is a spiral staircase that leads to a parking lot. Here's the main area where the taxis come in and drop off. Let's go up the spiral staircase. And let's have a look up on the spiral staircase. This is the top. At night time, so there's a parking lot there for motorcycles. They're very popular form of transport here. You can also park your car here in a very safe and secure location. And here is a view of the cityscape. As you can see, isn't that wonderful? And of course, your average traffic on the road is evening. A popular mode of transport. Up there in the sky is a residential building. There's the Earth Moon up there. Most tall buildings here are residential buildings. And here is an overall view of the legend. Up there are the luxury rooms, presidential suite as they call it. You've got all your regular rooms along there. And how beautiful is it? I think the staff here are very good, and the food's not bad, and yeah, and this person going up the staircase, so stairs do get used often. There's little plants. Residential buildings up here. With a population of over 14 million in a city smaller than the size of Hobart. Population density is extreme here. That's a Robinson's building, I believe, but it's for residential as well. So this is where some of the rooms are. There's a staircase that leads up to more rooms. Another two more staircases, I believe. It's a 3-level building. And at the end of this passageway, there is a grate. And you can see the road out there. All the traffic. Oh yes, horns beeping and all. That sounds like fun. Almost like the drive from Burnie to Wynyard on a school day. There we go. There's a gecko there on the wall. A small reptile. Watch it move as I get closer. And this is our room, 506. And here's a card that you need to get into the room. You insert the card into here. And this is the opposite side of the door. Here's the bathroom. It's pretty simple. 2 beds, bathroom, television. What's happening there? And that concludes the tour of Legend Pillars. Peace out.
After a few days in Manila, we make our way back to the airport. Here are a few street scenes. Take off from Manila Airport for our flight to Panglao Island, Bohol. This would be the main portion of our trip. After our arrival on Panglao Island, we head to our next hotel, the Bohol Sunside Resort.
Here we are, we're here. It's not far at all. It's a few kilometres.
Shark. It's a whale shark. Yes. So, Darth Vader has arrived at the resort. There's some blokes over there enjoying a game of pool. And Venus and Jupiter.
And this is me diving into the pool, which is roughly 2.5 metres deep.
A lot of these plants wouldn't survive in the temperate regions of Earth.
Here we are taking a road trip to Tagbilaran in the late afternoon.
Rock pigeons up there, look at them. Males are fighting each other. Anyway, check this building out.
One morning we set off for a tour and we first arrived at the Baclayon Church. Here is a tour of the outside and inside of the chapel.
Large door. Say hi to the birds. This is inside the chapel on the other side of the door. So around. Check out the architecture in here. There's 2 rows of pews. Some nice stained glass. Probably enough battery. This is the pulpit of the chapel. Moving back. entrance. Hello, Yoda.
No, not really Yoda, but maybe he was inspired by it anyway. Here we are at the Tarsier Sanctuary, where we get to observe the Philippine tarsier, a small nocturnal primate which is carnivorous and is active at night. They have enormous eyes which helps them see well in the dark.
Wow, look at how wet it is here. It's an incredibly wet place. The forest is singing. Sometimes I wish I had more sleep, like he did. He doesn't. But at night time, they jump from tree to tree, and they make a lot of noise. They're very, very quick. Another one there, tucked up in the tree. And this is a souvenir shop. The fans are on, full speed. I think it's time to stand under the fan. So here are the hills. Buffalo out there.
Chocolate Hills Carmen, Bohol. The Chocolate Hills are an amazing geological formation consisting of grass-covered limestone hills ranging from 30 to 120 metres in height. During the dry season, they turn brown, giving them their nickname, the Chocolate Hills. We ascend a long staircase up one of the hills where there are viewing platforms at the top.
Good exercise in this humidity going up the staircase. It's good to be back here. 6 years later. Yeah. Let's see through that. No smoking. There's a really nice easterly breeze blowing, and it makes a massive difference. Yeah, unfortunately. No chocolate here to eat, but that's what the name of these hills are. The Great Staircase.
My God. Still erreich. Bald.
Staircase. And the cloud systems in the sky. Beautiful clouds. Oh man.
We depart the Chocolate Hills and pass through a man-made forest.
Very chocolatey, right?
This the chocolate. The
Beautiful. Dark. Green. Oh, what does that sign say? No, can't go that way. Things have changed over the years.
We eventually arrive at the Loboc River and then go on a ferry where we eat lunch. We eventually stop at a hut with dancers who use bamboo sticks in order to create a beat.
This is a familiar place, isn't it? The backdrop that I used on my Nemrak exothermic album. Through the fets, this is the backdrop. And I'm actually here right now. And we're broken down. We've come to a stop. We are stranded, but we're still having a good day. Oh, wait.
See that? That's where the dancers are. We're gonna stop there. I thought that wasn't going to break its split. This is like a replica. Somewhere deep within the tropical jungle is a place named Mirror of the World. It contains various statues and scaled-down replicas of man-made landmarks from various places around the world, such as the Eiffel Tower, Statue of Liberty, Christ the Redeemer, and more. Hera, Juno. This is a French statue that was in New York City. It's a small replica. And up here's a staircase leading to a bar, I believe.
Sige.
Here's an overview of the park. A statue. Here's the tropical forest. And here is a little rest area. And there's a CCTV camera right there. I'm also filming you, camera. And this dirt over here is painting using a spray gun. I'm painting the sky. We now go on a road trip to Ubay, Bohol. A view of a street in Ubay with some karaoke inside. We head back to Panglao Island from Ubay. Here are some short clips from the drive back through central Bohol. On our second to last day, we head to a beach on Panglao Island. We ride a very noisy tricycle. Lovely sound.
Your talent. I suppose life is a beach after all. we're at the western end of the beach. As you can see, there are many trees along here. And out there are lots of boats, noisy boats. And over there is some land. As we're looking south over here, you can probably see the island of Mindanao out over there. Yep. Coconuts everywhere. So here's a overall view of the beach. The cloud formations are very nice in the sky. Smoothie. This looks pretty nice, this little area here. It's a swimming pool, I think. Looks like quite beautiful here. There's a pool. They're doing some diving practice in that pool there. Coconut tree, I better get out of the way, don't be hit by a coconut. And we're heading sort of in an easterly direction now, maybe slightly northeast. Tanks for diving. They contain compressed gases so we can breathe. Amazing trees. We're just having a lazy time here. These are those trees. You don't get these trees in temperate zones, that's for sure.
We now depart from Bohol and we ride on the superfast ferry Ocenjet 588 to Cebu.
First.
we eventually make our way to Cebu Mactan International Airport, where we would fly to Singapore. We check in for our flight to Singapore.
The sun was directly overhead. We'd be standing in sunshine right now.
Finally, we are airborne to Singapore, where we will spend a few nights. This is to be continued in the next video.